Hello everybody and welcome to another Tech Minute video. My name is Tom and thank you for joining me this evening in my backyard. It was a rough day and I'm just now getting to this video, so excuse the crickets in the background. I'll make this quick. So many of you understand the need to run Windows in an all-Mac environment. There are definite use cases for it, and there's definitely no exception that at least one computer needs to have the ability to run Windows on it. And that's not just in an engineering sense, but also just in general. So as you know, I do have Windows running on a virtual machine here on my Mac, and I use it at least 2 or 3 times a month for whatever purpose, whether it's controlling a device that has Windows only software, or doing some development for, I don't know, Crestron or other vendors whose native software is on Windows. But, my concern was what's the future of running Windows on a Mac? Because I know with M1 architecture and the whole ARM concept and translating, an x86 binary to ARM is not exactly the easiest, straightforward thing to do. I wanted to research this a little bit further because, well, let's just say that I was patching Windows. I was updating to the latest because of the security issues that were identified recently. And as it was, doing its thing, I had that symptom of staring at the progress bar, which is kind of common with me. And as I was doing so, it occurred to me that Windows 11 is around the corner. And not only will I need to be able to support it, so I'll need to learn it at some point, but how on earth am I going to run it on a Mac? Now this Mac that I just showed you here is an Intel i9 Mac, so it's still the x86 one, it's not the M1, and I will keep this computer indefinitely because of legacy software that will only be Intel based and will not be moved over to the M1 capable platform. So there are some things that I use that are pretty much stuck in the old Intel world. So this computer will be mine forever, as long as it survives. And the M1 computer will be my moving machine, my machine moving forward, that I will use for pretty much day-to-day stuff. So I decided to look into Windows 11 on a Mac, and surprise to me, there was a post that was done on the 10th of August 2021 in Computer World. And I know lately I've been showing you guys a lot of articles, but this one's kind of nifty in that it didn't take me long to find. So Parallels Desktop 17 will run Windows 11 on Macs. How great is that? So, and actually, it even says here, it's officially ushering Windows 11 support on the M1 based systems. So you could see my thrill in this is that I still don't have to buy a PC. Windows 11 has very strict system requirements, and it's really one of those platforms that will bring with it, new issues from the ground up. But at the same time, it'll be, a new era of computing for the Microsoft side. And I'm kind of happy to look into it because, like I said, although I own a Mac-based business and I am an Apple certified engineer, I'm not against the use of Windows. Even though some of my videos come off as anti-Windows, I just want to be clear that Windows has its place in the world, as does macOS, as does Linux, CentOS, Ubuntu, all these operating systems. Everybody has their place in the world, and I believe that if you're gonna, run a proper business, you have to maintain proper support for each respective product. Like I said, there's Windows running on a Mac. I have no need to run Windows on native hardware. I don't need an Asus. I don't need a Alienware crazy Dell PC or whatever to run Windows and support software and hardware natively. I can do so virtualizing, and it works great. I think some of my colleagues and engineers that I work with on the Mac side will agree with that. That's why these tools were invented. They were made to make life easier for us engineers who travel into many situations day to day, and a lot of which you just need to have one tool that's kind of like a jack of all trades, if you will, to maintain environments of all kinds, legacy, new, semi-old, mature environments that have software that may or may not be available anymore, or if it is available, it's only available for Windows 7 or worse, XP or Vista. I've run into that stuff too, but I'm really happy to know that Parallels is supporting the M1 architecture natively, and it will run Windows 11 with its strict hardware list. So anyway, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you really like this video and want to see more content like this, then please consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us grow and allow us to create more content like this for you, the viewer. And in the meantime, good luck with everything, and thank you again for joining me in my backyard this evening. Consider this candlelight, candlelit tech minute video. Anyway, have a good evening. Thank you.